What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to episode 8. I believe it's 8. I might be wrong on that one. I hope I'm not. Episode 8 of our Pokemon Sun OakLocke. So for those of you that are at home wondering what exactly an OakLocke is, check out the rules down below. It's basically a Nuzlocke on steroids. But before we go any further into today's episode, let's have a quick recap of the squad so that you guys at home know exactly who we're battling with. One thing I do want to mention, before we go any further, is between yesterday's episode and today's episode, I've done a bit of walking, a fair bit of walking on the game. In fact, I've done enough walking that Togepi is very happy with me and, you know, maybe evolving quite soon. We didn't want to miss out on Fairy Wind as a move for Togepi, so for that reason, I went on a big old walk and Togepi now loves me. So he will be evolving quite soon. I hope that doesn't upset too many people. Togepi was going to evolve anyway. It was just a matter of whether we waited longer or not, and I didn't want to miss out on Fairy Wind, as I said. Anyway, let's jump into this. So currently leading the squad, we have Wimpod, who knows Struggle Bug and Sand Attack and is level 11. Next up we have Gible, also level 11, and she knows Tackle, Outrage, Sand Attack and Dragon Rage. Next up's Diglett, our first Pokemon who is level 13 and knows Work Up, Metal Claw, Growl and Mud Slap, and rounding out the squad we have the aforementioned Togepi. He knows Work Up, Charm, Sweet Kiss and Echoed Voice. So, we're going to lead with Wimpod, although I am going to drop a potion on him simply because he will jump straight out of battle otherwise, and I don't really want that at this point. I want him to stay in as long as possible. We want to start getting some levels onto him. We've already beaten this person, we beat them right at the end of last episode, so I think at this point we're just trying to push on. There might be a few trainers around here. In fact, here's a trainer, so let's jump straight into this first battle. I'm really hoping we do get another Wonder Trade today. If not today, then definitely tomorrow we'll have a Wonder Trade. We've got a couple of routes coming up in front of us. It is 10:30 UK time, so I believe in the US it would be 5:30 Eastern, 4:30 Central. So hopefully you guys in America, hopefully you're up. Obviously I won't know until you guys let me know in the comments if you do. But I will be sending out a tweet quite soon, hopefully, to be letting you guys know that I am doing a Wonder Trade. So apparently Misdreavus, Struggle Bug isn't very effective against it, and she's going to drop a Spike, which is rather annoying. We're going to swap out into Gible here. And I bet you can't guess what move I might go for here. What might be the most overpowered move on Gible's moveset at this point? So, let's see. Is it a one-hit knockout? Let's go for the Dragon Rage. Misdreavus going for the Spike there. We hit with the Dragon Rave. Dragon Rave would be an awesome move. We hit with the Dragon Rage and down goes Misdreavus. Wimpod grows to level 12. Gible not quite, but that's fine. We've got plenty of trainers to go yet. Saying about Dragon Raves, I don't know whether any of you guys have seen it. It's been out for about 2 or 3 weeks now. Some of the news about Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. The Pokemon, so they showed a quick trailer showcasing a new Z move that is exclusive to a Pokemon, and that Pokemon is Kommo-o. So Kommo-o is getting his own Z move. It looks like it's Z clanging scales effectively, and it looks really cool. It looks like it is a spread target one. I think it hits both Pokemon. If it's sound based, it goes through substitute, which is also really, really cool. But soundproof obviously blocks it. So it's a really interesting move, and it actually may make Kommo-o viable, which would be really cool. I think Kommo-o has an awesome design. I haven't had a chance to use one yet. You know what? I really hope we get one in the in this OakLocke. How taunting us there, giving us revives. Well, we're going to go and sell them. He's off to the cafe there to get himself some treats. Let's talk to this guy. What have we got in our bag that we can sell? So, as I said, let's sell those revives. We don't... Oh, I've got another one as well. I don't know where I got that from. Casselia Cone, I'm just going to keep a hold of. The rare candies, oh, I won't sell those. Those were technically genned into the game, But I had a good reason for doing so, and that reason was to make sure that we could be getting our team up to the level that they needed to be. So we've got nothing else in our bag that we want to be selling. So let's see what he has for sale. We can't go buying any Great Balls just yet, which is a bit annoying. This guy here, he is going to sell us Super Ocean. So why couldn't I buy it from the other guy? That's a weird one. Luxury balls, all sorts of stuff. We're just going to come back outside here. I'm not using a token, not just yet. Does this guy want to fight? Let's see. If a Pokemon's move lands a critical hit, it will deal 50% more damage. So he doesn't look like he wants to fight. This person here, however, does. I don't want to save, sorry. Let's jump into Pokemon. Let's see. We have Gible out front. So let's get into this battle and probably absolutely decimate this youngster, unfortunately. She is going to have a bad day. I do feel slightly guilty about it. And yet, the experience is so sweet. It's only a Cutiefly, so it actually probably won't get us that much experience. And also, I think Cutiefly is fairy typing. So we are actually at a type disadvantage here. I am going to have to go for the tackles. Outrage and Dragon Rage, neither will hit that Cutiefly. So let's hit with the tackle. In fact, oh, okay, that was a critical hit. I was going to say, in fact, tackle does 50% damage anyway, but it doesn't. It does 50% with a critical. We get stunned here with Stun Spore. The Paralysis hits, annoyingly. Cutiefly going for the Absorbs. Now, it's only going to recover 1 HP at a time, so it's not too much of an issue for us. We're going to hit with those tackles. Hopefully we can push through the Paralysis and hit with this final tackle here. Absorb, again, doing a couple of HP points of damage. We're not too fussed by it. Hopefully this tackle, which has pushed through the Paralysis. Let's see, down goes Cutiefly. So we gain ourselves a boosted amount of XP there. We hit level 12. Do we get a new attack? No, we don't. So I just need to heal up the Paralysis here. And yeah, we should be good to go after this. So cure him of his Paralysis. And let's have a quick look at the squad. I think everybody's now level 12. So let's drop Togepi out front. You know, I want to get the evolution as soon as possible. We also learn Yawn from what I remember. So I'll probably replace Sweet Kiss with Yawn. It's a bit more useful. There is a farmer up there. I'm going to loop around the back to go and fight him because there is an item up there. I can't remember what it is. I mean, it might just be another revive that I have to go and sell, but it seems like there's plenty of items in this game that you can just sell. So we're just going to go for the echoed voices here, taking down this Smeargle. Smeargle is really tanky. Actually, I don't know that Smeargle's really tanky. I think it's more that Togepi's really weak. But anyway, Smeargle does a load of damage to itself. We hit with that second echoed voice. It might have been a critical hit. I didn't quite see that. We gain a boosted 225 XP. Takes us about 2/3 of the way up to level 13. And that evolution into a Togetic. At which point, I think Togepi might become... Yeah, it is a revive. I don't know. That is really weird. I did not know that that was a revive. I don't know why I said, is that a revive? It's been a long time since I played this. If I can remember that from the first time I played it through. I played Sun through in about 2 weeks when it first came out. The only thing that I stopped for was to soft reset on Sol Galeo for a very long time. I knew you couldn't get it shiny, but I wanted to get those perfect. I wanted to get a perfect spread on it. That was the only thing I stopped for, and if I can remember the fact that that was a revive from then, I'm impressed with myself, if I do say so. I know it sounds a bit cocky, sounds a bit big of myself. Ooh, look at me, how good I am, but I have no idea how the hell I remembered that. So we do hit with the echoed voice there. We do barely anything. I can't wait for Togepi. You know, oh no. Oh no. I've just switched into Wimpod. Please don't knock me out. That was a mistake, please. Oh, thank gosh, Wimpod. Oh! That was a complete mistake there. I meant to go into Gible. Oh my gosh. We could have lost Wimpod there. Luckily, Wimpod managed to tough it out. Let's drop the Dragon Rage. Whew, that was close. My heart is racing right now. I can't believe how close that was. So Gibble actually grows to level 13 from that battle, which is very, very nice. And wants to learn Sandstorm. You know what? Goodbye Sand Attack. Let's get Sandstorm instead. And does anybody else hit level 13? Togepi definitely hits level 13. Wants to learn Yawn. Let's forget Sweet Kiss for Yawn. And then Wimpod also grows to level 13. So that was a good battle to be switching out in, I think. And here we go, the first evolution of our OakLocke. Togepi becoming a big, beautiful, powerful Togetic for us. Won't be a Togekiss for a very long time. The first shiny stone isn't until Pony Island, and the only other way that I can get it is to be doing Poképelago, so I will be trying to use Poképelago as much as possible. We also want to be using the berry growing mechanic in Poképelago, as we want to be growing as many leopard berries as we can to be restoring PP of our team. So let's see. A Spearow here. Let's see what Togetic looks like. Oh, there he is. Nice and powerful now, I believe. Let's see how much this Echoed Voice does instead. We actually need to get Togetic to level 14 to be getting that Fairy Wind attack. So I'm actually going to take this Spearow out. It probably won't give us enough XP. We're still quite a way off. I say we're quite a way off. We're like 3/4 of the way there. But with the level of the Pokemon in this area, we actually, you know, it didn't do too. It didn't give us a decent amount. We are being hunted down by whatever this Pokemon is. Is it another Makuhita? Yeah, I hate Makuhita right now. It's just going to hit sand attacks loads. So I might go for... I think I'll go for Yawn. In fact, no, I think I'll just drop the Echoed Voice. Quick Claw procking to let us go first. But I think Togetic's quite slow. I think it's only got a 40 base speed. Makuhita dropping the Focus Energy, hoping to drop a crit on us in the next few moves. But we are going to hit with that Echoed Voice and take out that Makuhita. Gain ourselves a boosted 112. Togetic actually hits level 14 here, and we can finally get Fairy Wind on it. In terms of what I want to drop, you know, Charm, let's get rid of that. Work Up boosts us, Yawn puts stuff to sleep, Fairy Wind and Echoed Voice are attacking moves. We are good to go with Togetic right now. Let's have a quick switch around. I think, you know what, Diglett, you haven't had any screen time in a while. You haven't had any screen time this episode, certainly. So let's get you out front and see. I think that's it in terms of traders on this route. We've already beaten her. There's nowhere to go other than forward and to Verdant Cave to try and take on the trial. So a Spearow here. We're actually not going to take on a Spearow because we won't lose, but we will be at a disadvantage. Togetic is actually, I'm thinking about it, Togetic is going to come in so useful for our first trial. Growlithe here, you know, I really want to fire type an Arcanine. It's so cool. Arcanine is definitely one of my favourite Pokemon of all time. I mean, I know the whole Gen 1 all stuff, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I've been playing since Gen 1. Arcanine, I've always liked. Since Gen 1 all the way through, I've always liked it. It's not my favourite fire type by a long shot. I think Magmortar is actually my favourite fire type. But Arcanine is just so cool. How can you not like it? It's just a big old dog. Like, just that's what it is, isn't it? It's just a big, reliable dog. And who doesn't like dogs? I mean, I suppose cat people. People who prefer cats, but yeah. So we can't head up that way. It's blocked off until we finish the trial. Let's see. It's a berry tree, yeah. Well, we want to just pick up these berries here. So there's an Oran berry, a Persimmon berry, and we're looking out for that leper berry. No, just another Oran berry. So we've got to head into the trial site here. We're going to keep Diglett out front. Looking at how much time we've gone through. We've gone through about 15 minutes. I don't know that we'll get the entire trial done. You know, it might be a close one. We may get it done. we're going to push on through. We're going to try and get through as quick as possible. Oh no, sorry, I was spamming B there, just hoping to get through the text that he's talking about as quickly as possible. We are ready to take on the trial. What I might do actually here is switch Wimpod to the front. Wimpod. Oh, actually, what are we fighting? Oh, we're not fighting Alone in Rattatas, are we? We're going to be fighting. Oh, how many potions have I got? Oh, I got 15 potions. Oh, I am set on potions. I was thinking for a minute that I hadn't stocked up on potions again. I think I'll leave the team like that. We're going to go in with Togetic out first. We are going to be fighting Gumshoes, and we're going to be fighting... Oh, well, we're going to be fighting Yungoos and then Token Gumshoes. I'm not sure. I can't remember what that TM there is. So we'll loop around and grab that TM at some point. Lima's going to tell us exactly what is required of us in this trial. We're not too fussed at all. There's a Yungoos there running off into its burrow, showing us its face. So we're going to defeat all 3 dens and then up to the final trial Pokemon. There's also Team Skull all over the place. Yeah, he just waffles on, Alima does, unfortunately. We'll get through there eventually and start ourselves on our first trial. So we've already earned ourselves an additional token. We're going to have a look inside this small den. We do need to defeat 3 Pokemon, I believe it is. I can't remember exactly how to do this. I remember the first time that I did this, it took me like 20 minutes, which is really bad. I shouldn't admit that. I shouldn't say it took me 20 minutes to figure out the puzzle, because it's quite an easy puzzle. But, you know, I'm not afraid to admit it to you guys, so... Sometimes I lack common sense. Sometimes I am, yeah, questionable in terms of my common sense. Anyway, we're going to drop another Metal Claw here, and whilst that's happening, I'm just going to take a quick sip of water. Good amount of boosted XP there. Didn't quite get to level 14, unfortunately. Still got 2 Pokemon to defeat. So let's come down here. Because it rushed out its den. I don't know whether that means that this counts as a defeat or not. I'm hoping it does, because that would make things a lot easier on me. Let's go for a Metal Claw. We'll go for a second Metal Claw afterwards as well, and that should be plenty to round out this Yungoos fight. We connect with that second Metal Claw. So down goes Yungoos. We gain ourselves enough XP, 165. That'll get us to level 14. Let's have a quick switch around of who we have. Oh, Magnitude. Yes, please. Growl, goodbye. Mudslap. It comes off our special attack, but it is still useful in that it drops accuracy. So I think I'm going to keep it for now. So let's teach Diglett Magnitude. And then let's have a quick switch around of still one more Pokemon to defeat. So it did count as a defeat. Yeah, Wimpod, you can come up front. I just knocked my laptop, sorry about that. So we have Wimpod out front now. Let's come up and round and down. I want to see what this TM was. What is it? Brick Break. Well, if anything can learn Brick Break, that is going to be fantastic. You know, let's see. Okay, so the only Pokemon that can learn Brick Break is Togetic. You know, Brick Break being an attack that is super effective against everything in this cave, apart from the Zubats, but I don't know that you actually encounter the Zubats until after the trial. Maybe Diglett? Actually, no. Brick Break would be super effective against Diglett because it's a lowland Diglett, part steel. So I think we need to come up here first. Through this. Let's grab this item. It's a super potion, and let's have a look inside here. Nothing inside. So it ends up appearing out there. And although I said I really hoped that we could get through the trial, I don't think we're going to today, unfortunately. We have come to the end of the episode, so I'm sorry about that. We are going to have to finish up the trial at the end of the next episode. Hopefully you guys don't mind that. I tried my hardest. I did rush and we got this far, but you know, tomorrow's episode we'll finish up that trial. We'll get that trade in because we'll have a trade from the trial site, and then I also think we get a trade from Route 3, and then we potentially, if we can push far enough, get a trade from the meadow. So there will be 2 trades going out at America time tomorrow, or well, I mean technically today for me, but you know, you'll see them tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. That's it for today's episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then do think about showing me some love. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell icon next to it so that you know when I put one up. Follow my Twitter if you want to be involved in the Wonder Trading. I don't know whether I've hit up one of the subscribers or one of the watchers yet. If I have hit you up with one of my trades, then do let me know. Leave a comment, let me know down below what you want to see, what you don't want to see, what you like, what you don't like. Constructive criticism, any criticism is welcome, as per usual. Remember guys, this channel is as much about you as it is about me. But once again, thank you very much for watching. I'm ProfessorOaksAide, guys. And just remember, keep on trading.